Hi team, it's Dana here. Today I'm going to show you how I make my party in a jar. An easy and quick way that my daughter and I have come up with to create more than one at the same time. Party bag to go along with it. So this is the party in a jar, and of course you know we use this as a way to help us with our pre-orders and maybe outside orders. Your hostesses can take this and have fragrances and catalog to show their girlfriends, and they can shop like that. Or it can actually be a party. You put this and a few other items in a bag. People carry this around for 2 weeks or so, and they collect orders that way. So here we go. I'm going to show you how I do it. The first thing I do is I get the catalog out and I print, because I don't have a nice handwriting. I don't like my handwriting. If you do have a nice handwriting, then you don't have to print labels. But I use 5167 small return address label, and I print the name of the Sprinkles fragrance on a label. You can do this on Avery.com. It's worth the time investment, because you can save that and then change it up when new fragrances come along. And I print 2 labels of each fragrance so that I can make 4 parties in a jar at a time. I print party in a jar label that I'm going to put on my lid. So I print that with all my contact info. Be sure you have your contact info on everything. That's very important. And then I print a label that says recipes in a box. And I'll show you that a little bit later, but that is the recipes in a box, where they can have samples of recipes that we have that are so popular in Pink Zebra. And you notice here that I'm not using any other product that has a cute zebra on it. I'm using Pink Zebra branded products. That's very important that we do that in our business. Then, once I've got all my labels printed and everything, I'm going to get my kit. So we're just using our testers, and as you guys know, these testers come very, very full. So you can get quite a few parties in a jar out of these testers. So what I do is I take, if I'm going to make 4, I'm going to line up our little vials. Remember, we get these little tubes from either Dollar Tree, or you can get them on Amazon.com. There are pictures of these on our Dazzle Diva page in a photo album called Parties in a Jar. Okay? So then what I do is I empty all of my vials, and then I take out my testers, open it up, fill this with, say this is Beach Breeze. I'm going to put a few of these in there. That smells so good. I'm going to keep my catalog open. Can y'all see that? I can keep track of which fragrances I've done already. So I've got my unlabeled Beach Breeze, and I'm just going to stick it right here on top. Can you see that? On top of the Beach Breeze right here in the catalog. If you want to make 4 at one time, you probably just have to do 2 at a time, because it'll be kind of hard to fit 4 on here once you get this all filled up closer, so you can see that. So eventually this is going to be all filled up with all of the vials all filled with the sprinkles. Once I've got all that filled, then I'll take my labels out. Take your label off, cut it in half, and it will look like that. That's warm vanilla, I think. Again, like I said, if you have a really nice handwriting and you can take the time to print nicely, go for it. But if you do that, use a cute pink Sharpie. Alrighty, so I've got all of my sprinkles. I put them in a jar, and then I put my label on my jar, and I also use my label here on the back that I put on the back of my catalogs. So I've labeled it twice. Now for your recipes in a box, I think this is a great addition to your party in a jar. All you're going to do, and there's pictures on our Dazzle Diva page in the photo albums. Again, Dollar Tree, see that label there? You get 8 of these for $1, and pretty much 8 is going to be all you need to fit in here. What you're going to do is take this, and again, I've used the label, the clear label, which is the address size label that most people are using for their information for their catalogs and things like that, that average size. And as you can see, I did it with the Pink Zebra logo and the name of the sprinkles and the name of the recipe. And I have my website on there. So if you want to print, you can do that. Keep in mind you'll need to cut off a little bit at the top or the bottom so do a practice sheet just in case so you can see how much you want to cut off. Another thing you can do, again, if you're one of those people that has a pretty handwriting, in Town and Country they have these beautiful stickers that we can get with our Paisley logo on there. These fit perfectly on top. This is about branding. If you have a nice handwriting, you can write the name of the recipe on there, or you could just write it across the label like that. And if you're not printing, then you're not going to put Paisley on there, but you've got your branding on top of there. So that's kind of neat to do it that way as well. But what this does is this helps customers see what smells good together. So you might want to put some everyday favorites like Denim and Diamonds, which is the Stonewashed Denim and Powder Puff, a nice fresh smell. You want to put some floral stuff, the woodsy stuff, a nice mix. And then you want to put some seasonal ones in there as well. But you get the picture. So do a little bit of something for everybody. Again, put your label on here and put your label on there. So no matter which way they're looking at the box, they've got it. Now to make your party bag, what I did was I went to, oh, let me back up 1 second. You know, we get Paisley's Picks, so we have a new fragrance that comes out every month. Now, you have choices. You can do another vial and add it to your party in a jar. I just put it in my little sample bag. Again, I've got the Paisley on there for branding, a sticker that says, please return it to me, my contact info, and the name of the sprinkles. And then I always tell the hostess that these are the latest. I mean, I suppose I could make another label that says Paisley's Pick and then put a line in there. I probably will do that. Put a line on there to write down the name of the fragrance. Now, for my party bag, I just went to Michael's, got lucky one day, and found a bunch of these on sale. And so I actually have 4 of these party bags, so I have them numbered. And inside, I include 2 catalogs, 5 order forms, a little sheet, and you'll see this on the Dazzle Diva page. Then some instructions on how to do the party. I put an envelope in there for completed checks and cash if people pay by cash. It is small enough to go like in a tote bag or something like that. So we do call it Party on the Go or the Party on the Jar bag. So I hope this helps you guys. Good luck.